It is almost time for video games. Woo! Woo, woo, woo. Woo!
Can I use your toilet?
Hi, everybody. It's Wednesday, and that means there are video games. Oh, brother, there are video games. There's a batch of releases, just over the last couple of weeks here that, figured to take something of a look at. There's a weird one that will, you know what? We'll start with it. So, let's take a look at Clickholding. There's been a patch that has added Twitch integration to the game. I don't know what that will do, but I have tried to set it up. If you've not played Clickholding, it's good. That's all. I don't. It seems like there's an opportunity for clickholding, competitive clickholding. When I was, you need to play this, and you're seeing, yeah. I mean, it's half an hour. It's like 40 minutes or something. It's not a long experience. And so I don't think there'll be any story spoilers here. But this is post-game, let's say. In fact, actually, I'm lying. There will be a story spoiler here. Oh, okay. The clicks overheard thing is new. This is good because I just replaced my mouse because the mouse button on my old mouse was sticking and was all fucked up. You can hold down the space bar to click at a steady pace. Or you can really mash on the mouse. I have an auto clicker that I could run that would just It says here that Harris Foster, one Harris F on Twitch, has overheard a click. So is this... Okay, I'm trying to figure out how the numbers are working here, and I think... what it is doing is whoever talks last in chat gets the clicks. Maybe? No, I don't... Or maybe you have to type click. And we're over... Oh, you know what? We're over... Like, we are overhearing the clicks. I am overhearing your clicks. So when you type click, your number goes up. Is that what it is? Take this remote control here and just lay it on the space bar like so. This is the new meta. The new esports meta. Like, yeah, you could click faster, but you would have to cheat to do that. I think using auto clicker software would be cheating in this context. You're at clown camp. That's very... something about saying I'm at clown camp is far more disturbing than anything inside of this product. And I'm a Mr. Do fan, so I already have conflicted feelings about clowns. I spent a good amount of time listening to the Insane Clown Posse, so I already have conflicted feelings about clowns. I don't know. I don't know where my clicker went. My daughter stole it, and she's been clicking. That's probably not good. I was watching her click the other day. I still have the box for it. Anyway, I like this. I like the method of holding down the space bar with a blunt object of some kind. If you've got a heavy object in the room, you could set on the space bar, just plop it right on there, because it leaves both hands free. I saw on launch day that there were people who were in this room just clicking like maniacs and trying to get the highest number, seemingly higher than anyone else that was streaming, I suppose. And I think that's an interesting thing to grow out of a little narrative piece that is not about that at all. And now having Twitch integration. Well, I guess this was the plan all along, right? I mean, because there was some hint about Twitch something in the launch, in the initial release, but is this the functionality wasn't there or something? I thought I saw something in there about Twitch something or other. Oh, new lines of dialogue up to a million clicks. Well, all right, we got a ways to go. I haven't even seen, because there's lines at 20,000, right? I remember I remember reading that in a patch note somewhere. Camera, so I got my new monitor and had to, reposition the webcam and stuff, and it looks like it's cutting off some of my head here. You wonder what happens when you go past 9999? Well, the first time you should play it and find out. Now that we're here in the end game, now that we're here in the competitive, the esports portion of the game, the numbers are used for slightly different purposes, but I don't see any of the numbers going up anymore, but maybe I'm just not looking in the right direction. There. The 0 coins number was going up there for a little bit. feel like if you were going to get really serious about the clicking here, you would need to turn the music down because it's too much. The music makes it feel very different. There's a very different tone. I mean, I would like to see the full esportsification of this, you know, like nice red, white, and blue background for American esports, and basically, like the post game should look like the 4th of July hot dog eating contest, but this. I hear the Clickholding prize pool this year. I hear they're the Strange Scaffold's doing pot match, putting an extra 50K in there. Pretty excited about it. This is crying for auto hotkey. Yeah, so yes, I have. I don't think I have actual auto hotkey, but I have a similar piece of software somewhere that I could set mouse clicks to every 5 milliseconds or something like that, as fast as it can take it. This is, you know, just seems like a good way to get your APMs up, you know, playing some of this and then going right over to Stormgate or, you know, I don't know, Red Alert 2, some of the classics. Is the click speed limited? So I will disengage my spacebar technology, which is to lay the RetroTink remote on it, and I will click this mouse button as fast as I can. Yeah. All right, let's just do this for real. Hang on, let me find it. It's on my other machine. Running executables over the network. Oh, where did I stash that? It's in a backup directory. It's one of those like situations where you've just like dumped your old desktop into a folder, and then you have to find it later. And now here I am looking for the auto clicker. There it is, autoclicker.exe. It's set to 100 milliseconds right now. So that's 100 milliseconds. Let's see if we can, what if we drop it down to 10? This is cheating now. You know, this is, let's be clear. Oh. Oh. Oh my. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Thank you, sir. So that's 10 milliseconds. Let's try 5 milliseconds. That doesn't seem faster to me. It seems like we've hit some kind of input limit here. These are cheap thrills. This doesn't do it. This doesn't do it for me the way that I. This doesn't do it for me the way I need it. I feel terrible. I feel gross. I feel like I'm. I feel disgusting. What have we been doing? Oh, God. I gotta go. No, I gotta go. Ugh. This is just, I feel like I'm gonna give this game $60 for a cab home and just say like, it was good, it was fun, nice to meet. Let's try 1 millisecond. Like I said, 5 didn't seem faster. This is sick. And you were all here to see it. So out here, you just get the overall number of clicks overheard. If you want the specifics, you have to go inside. Yeah. Nice and cold. I like to have the window open when I click. That's clickholding. That's the whole experience. That's 100% of the game. No, this was all post game. This was all after finishing I feel like there should be chair DLC. Anyway, I think you should check out. I think you should check this out. I think you should check out Clickholding. It's like I said, it's a very it's half an hour, 45 minutes, something like that. Colors might have been a little overly blown out there now that I think about it, but it's like $3. And it really makes you think. It's not a game where you get a sniper rifle and grab the scope and tear it off with your bare hands or anything like that. But it is I like it a lot. It's a very it is there's an oral history of the game's, I guess, imagining that I forget who ran that. Wired.com's oral history of clickholding that kind of lets you in on the ideas that led to that thing being made in the first place. And it's funny. I don't know. the sort of thing that I look at and go like, yeah, if I had any actual technical skill and whatsoever, maybe I would. That would be the type of chicanery I would like to get up to, I guess. But yeah. Pause for effect here. There's a new anti-gravity racer in town called Aero GPX that just came out, and I want to see it. It looks like it kind of has a bit of an F-Zero thing going on. Maybe an Extreme G mixed in there somewhere, but maybe more of an F-Zero specifically. And I want to take a look at it. So we are going to take a look at it. It is in early access as of yesterday, the 6th. And it picked it right up. Yeah, the colors here are not what they should be. So let's do, there we go. I don't know if Clickholding, I don't think it has any controller support, but that would be cool for the leverless. You could just really mash out the buttons on the hitbox there and make it happen. On and boost. Flick for slam attacks is a really neat idea. I mean, I guess this controller does have gyros in it, but I don't... Anyway. Let's just go into a race and see what's up. This concept of cups, where does that come from? I've never heard that before. I like the look of this a lot. Let's go with the Crimson Strider. But yeah, it sort of has, yeah, there's something about the camera angle and some of the movement reminds me of the N64 F-Zero specifically, at least in the trailer and stuff. I realize I don't know what any of the buttons do. Let's assume it's a driving game. Nope, that's... I was wrong. Those are the lean buttons. Probably should have tried to go through those rings, I guess. Oh, it went too high there. So it's one button to smash in both directions. It's like a button, you know, it's like R1 plus the, you know, direction you're moving. Oh, So it looks like I can hit square for turbo. Yeah, okay. And that's not a boost. That's a hold it down to use it. Got it. Okay. The music is real, the music sounds like someone is trying to do a cover of an American-made SNES game. It sounds like, you know, someone's like, oh yeah, like Super Punch-Out, you know, or just like some SNES game made in the United States, and then this is on OC Remix of just like, check it out, man, I did a cover of the soundtrack for this like kind of generic soundtrack, but I did it with real instruments. And you're like, oh, but not really real instruments, but also real instruments. Does that make sense? It just sounds like someone trying to make like 90s video game music with like more modern instrumentation, and I don't love it. Looks like my boost meter is locked during the first lap. Who could have imagined? Oh, I just hadn't earned any yet. Never mind. Oh no, it is a tap to boost. You don't just hold it down. You just tap and it slow drains the boost out of the meter. I see. Okay. Oh, okay. I was like, I'm like, surely there's some kind of 360 spin in this. It is on the triangle button, which is a little hard to hit when you're holding down X to go. But it's fine. The music sounds like in addition to what I said it sounded like before, it also kind of reminds me of like a Sega CD soundtrack. Which I think, you know, but yes, that is the key, as Sasa Dafafa says, but not a good Sega CD soundtrack. It's like they realized they had all this room for music and said, oh yeah, we can just put real music on here. And then they kind of didn't have the, I mean, whatever. I don't want to shit on the music. The music is fine. It's not, I don't love it. It evokes, like, it feels right for the, like, if you think of this as, I don't know, like, to me it doesn't sound like an F-Zero game, but it does sound like Like if you were making an F-Zero clone for the Sega CD, which I would love to see, honestly, please do that. Go ahead and do that. You know, Crystal Dynamics or somebody would have this type of shit in it. All right, the more tracks we hear, the less I like it. This like very questionable. I don't like this implementation of double bass. How does it run? Runs good. I got the frame rate capped at the refresh rate of my monitor here. I don't know if it's hitting it per se, but there's not enough, like, you know, it's in early access, so obviously, you know, they'll tune and tweak and whatever, but I think the audio mix is actually super bad right now in terms of the sound effects of racing. It's really quiet. Like the sound effects are not nearly loud enough. How big do I think the audience is for something like this? I don't know. I mean, like, this is a game anyone can play. You know, it's a very easy pick up and play game in terms of, you know, that whole thing. But you know, if this had online multiplayer, which I don't believe it does, maybe people would get into that aspect of it a little bit. You know, Nintendo is not going out of their way to make it, like, this game falls into the bucket of, like, the company that makes the thing I like aren't making enough of them, and so I'm gonna do it, god damn it. Like, that's the vibe of this, is someone heard enough people say, man, they don't make them like F-Zero fucking X anymore, do they? And then someone said, well, god damn it, I'm gonna do it. Local multiplayer coming soon. Yeah, you know, you put this out on a console or something like that. The local multiplayer on a PC seems like insanity to me. But, you know, like, am I gonna, like, get another chair and set it next to my desk? Like, you know, if you were the sort of person that was hooking a PC up to a television, then maybe that's a different thing. But there's something about the very idea of local multiplayer in a PC game, and I'm just like, that's not a thing. No one's gonna do that. But obviously, you know, if your PC was hooked up to a TV, or if this were to come out on consoles someday, which, I mean, the publisher and developer listing on this is just one person, so I imagine that sort of port work. But this is, you know, hey, for something made by a small team or perhaps a person, hold boost input for hyper slide. Okay, click for slam attacks. We were talking about that. Toggle acceleration is interesting, just as a concept, really. Spin attack drill dive. Instant slam attack. Oh, so you can use the right stick. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Use the right stick to just do the direction. Sure. For an early access release, this seems to account for a lot of stuff in terms of controls that you would think about it maybe needing. And it has a career mode, so yeah. Oh, this was a Kickstarter project? Sure, that makes sense. Let's do the first little tutorial thing in career here, just because I'm curious to see if there's any kind of cutscene or story type business here, but I doubt there is. It's a weird case where I actually really like the flat crowd aesthetically here. The 2D cutout crowd.
Prepare for takeoff. 3, 2, 1, go!
Got it. Tutorial could probably use something there that says, hey, here's why you want to go through that ring. Here's what this ring does for you. Otherwise, it's, you know, sort of. Okay. I was like, why would I drill dive? Okay, and gain speed. Got it. Releasing right before landing will give you a smooth landing. Okay. Smooth. Okay. Not smooth. Burn damage. Objects that inflict burn can usually be used to get a leg up on your opponents. Okay, wait, what? Okay, if you completely fill your health bar with burn damage, your machine will enter the final burn state. Your stats are improved, but your health bar will continually run out until you either retire or finish the race. Interesting. That's a weird little risk-reward sort of thing. Cool idea. This runs fast and smooth. This is, you know... that's what you would want from a game like this. This is cool. But yeah, I gotta say I don't love the music. Like it's a weird. There's a fine line, right? Because I think the music like roughly approximates the like that kind of like I said, the classic video game soundtrack with different instruments. Like again, it sounds like someone is like, we made an MSU1 version of F-Zero for the SNES, and we decided to make our new versions of these classic songs, and it's just not. Yeah, I don't know. Like it feels stylistically appropriate for the throwback vibe of the game, but the stuff it is throwing back to is not necessarily something I'm in love with, I guess. Which is weird because like I love, yeah, well, I don't know, I love SNES, a lot of SNES soundtracks, but this maybe is just kind of overly generic, I guess. $17. That's on sale right now. Normally it's 20. And it looks like it's got at least one cup in there, if not multiple. But yeah, I don't know. This is pretty good for for an F-Zero. For an F-Zero, it's kind of what you would want. And in a world where Nintendo was not interested in giving you what you want, with the exception of, F-Zero 99, which is rad, but not the same thing. It's nice to have something that is so directly evocative of those games, especially because I think, when people go to make their kind of throwback future racer, more often than not, it feels like they're chasing Wipeout, and not. I'm sure someone else has done it over the years, but I'm trying to think, like, what's a game that is just like, hey, check it out, we're making a new F-Zero game. But I can't really think of one off the top of my head. But yeah, I don't know. That's cool. Let's try the game I was trying to play last night. There was an earthquake last night in Southern California. It was interesting. I guess, like, it's much like I like the smell of gasoline. Which I know I'm not alone there. I think earthquakes are neat. I've always, anytime there's been an earthquake, I've always been like, ooh, it's a little different now that I got kids or whatever. That I'm more like, I hope everyone is okay. Or more importantly, last night I was like, I hope no one wakes up. But my wife was awoken because we got alerts on the phones. Like the like, hey, emergency. There's let me see if I can. I think the alerts are still there somewhere if I scroll back through these notifications. Earthquake detected. Drop cover. Hold on. Protect yourself. And it's signed by USGS Shake Alert. And so those came in at 9:10 last night. And I'm playing this game, this alpha test for Delta Force Hawk Ops. And it's the first multiplayer match I've gotten into, and I'm playing it, and I'm going like, oh, is this an extraction shooter? Oh no! And then my phone starts going fucking nuts, and I'm like, what's going on here? And I'm getting shot by something, and I'm looking over here, and it says earthquake, and I'm like, well, I didn't feel no earthquake. That's weird. And I'm staring at my phone, kind of confused, like, because it's saying, hey man, there's an earthquake, and I'm like, the fuck there is. And then I'm sitting here wondering, and like I'm getting shot, and I'm going like, did I miss the earthquake or whatever? And then a second alert comes in less than a minute later, saying the same thing, and I'm like, well, what the fuck is going on? Like, and it's just long enough for me to like, well, I'll set my phone down, and what's up with the video game? And then I'm like, oh shit! So we got the alerts before we felt the earthquake. Which was fucking wild. Like, it's like technology wise, that's wild. It's like, hey man, there's an earthquake and it's coming your way. I'm like, oh, now I know that that's an early warning and not a, hey man, did you feel that? Which is nice because an earthquake alert that says dog, there was an earthquake. You're like, yeah, no shit. Or you're like, oh really? Oh, huh. So I took that as a sign. Well, hopefully me opening the Delta Force Hawk Ops thing again here is not going to lead to another earthquake. There's a problem. So the problem with monitors today is that these panels are too damn slim and too damn bezel-less for me to hang a webcam on the top of them without the webcam notch, like creating a notch in the screen, like, like covering part of the screen. And I'm not about to cover part of the screen with a fucking webcam notch. So I have to precariously set it on the top of it and hope that it doesn't fall, I guess. And so when I replace the monitor, yeah, that's a better camera shot. It's not cutting off my head anymore. Be careful of paratroopers. Marksmanship isn't everything. Dangerous areas offer great rewards. Set the we'll double team it. We'll turn off voice chat and also set the mic device to a device that doesn't actually exist. So I don't know how long this thing is running. This is a thing they're running. Is this in HDR or is it not in HDR? I've got this thing turned all the way up. We'll see if it runs well or not. I don't know. As far as I can tell, this tactical turmoil mode is a 3-person extraction thing. Let's try one. Oh, I wonder if I lost all my stuff because, yeah, because I quit mid-game. Here I am just running around with a knife in the base.
Fun fact. Did you know that Morocco is home to the world's largest solar power plant?
I did not know that.
I'm starting to think we should power our entire base with solar panels.
So I think this is going to be a free-to-play game. So this is... Who bought this? They bought the rights to the Teamy Studio Group, which I believe... Isn't that just Tencent?
It's another beautiful day in the Morocco.
Is that Tencent or is that another...
And by beautiful,
Is that another one?
dusty and full of sand.
They bought the rights to the Delta Force name and are making this free-to-play thing.
Hey, did anyone catch the game last night? I need a break from talking about military strategy for a bit.
Okay, well, you know, they up in the upper right corner, they were smart to put, this test does not reflect the final quality,
May not be great, but
because this all sounds like fake voice.
I know it's not exactly a 5-star resort, but we make do with what we've got. Plus, we've got the best view in the country. Have you guys tried the local food yet? I'm pretty sure I've eaten enough couscous to last a lifetime.
Is this a radio lady? Is it meant to be this guy that's saying all that stuff? What's going on? Ugh, stab ya. No? So, my only real experience with extraction shooters is the DMZ mode from Call of Duty. And I suppose the Dark Zone stuff from The Division, but that's not, I don't know, that doesn't really seem like quite the same thing.
I'll provide you with real-time strategic guidance.
But, basically I lost all my gear because I quit mid-game during that earthquake last night. And as a result, lost my guns and my ammo and my backpack and all the other stuff that I came in equipped with. Which I would take as a sign that, you know, maybe this style of game is fucked up because sometimes life happens and you don't get to finish your mission, but regardless, you still lose all your shit. Maybe that's bad. I don't know. We'll take a gun. We'll take a basic surgical kit. We'll take 2 enhanced injectors. We'll take a backpack and a helmet. This runs on 5.56, so we'll take... Well, we need a chest rig. Do I not have a chest? Okay, here's a chest rig. And so if we put our ammo in the... in the chest rig, I think you reload faster. Do I need anything else? I don't know. I could take this instead of this, but I don't know. And I got some stuff here. I got this broken military radio, and it says, you know, that it seems like I should be able to sell it, but oh, here they're already giving people stuff. Whatever. I guess because I haven't built the auction house, I can't sell anything? Please unlock the auction house. Okay. Purchase? I'm gonna assume I'm not even the right level to. I probably have to be a certain level to do that anyway. Oh, you know what? Black site produce. No. Let's go to black site construction and okay, to get a level 1 workbench, we need to be operation level 10. Please increase your operation level. All right. What? Sure. I guess we'll go shoot things.
Zero Dam is full of dangers. Be very careful.
Oh, thanks for the intel there, bud. It's dangerous. Look out. Directly purchase gear from the auction house on your loadout screen. You're now equipped for combat. All right. It's a mouse and keyboard game. Doesn't seem like it has any controller support in it at the moment.
You broke, mate. I can fix you.
Are we all just going to be this dude? Oh, that guy's going to be Eminem.
Okay, we're landing. Let's review the objective. Keep them in mind. Complete the mission for rewards. Find
Riverbank,
high-value
10,000
items
required for
and
extraction. Random extraction point, regular extraction point. So there's safes that you can go to and find higher, you know, higher value items.
Loot, then time to scoot.
Yes, shoot, loot, then time to scoot. I heard that last night and went, man, I don't know about this one. Okay, this frame rate's running like shit. Probably need to turn ray tracing off and some other stuff like that. But nah, it's okay. It's playable. Oh, I don't have any, I ain't got no red dot or nothing on here, huh? A professional sound card? Sick! Yeah, I broke in here and I stole a Gravis ultrasound. Yeah, it's a Gus Max. Is that someone else's laser sight over here? What were they looking at? Well, they highlighted that spot on the map, so I guess we'll go this way. Or at least try to. I'm assuming they know what they're doing. It's a leaner. This game's a leaner. I don't... This is how I felt about PC games in the 90s. And it is held fairly true to this day. If Q and E are making you lean, I'm keeping my hard drive clean. No, thank you. Logistic transactions sheet. Okay, this is that's just a bug or whatever then. Did you leave any ammo behind? Okay, what do we got here? 12 gauge. I'm just going to leave that. I don't care. Someone somewhere is shooting. Is it one of our... like, are we the only team in here? Are there multiple human teams in here? Is it just us versus AI? That's unclear.
Pay attention here.
Gunpowder. A multi-tool. This mouse has a, you know, you can adjust all the sensitivity. I had to buy a new mouse also from all the click holding I was playing. So this one has a sniper mode, like hold it down to lower your DPI, like button. That this is the first shooter I have played since buying this mouse. And I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I could do that. Kind of don't want to, but you could do it. Yeah, Delta Force Hawkops is a terrible name for a game. Hawkops rolls off the tongue terribly. Is that a person? Yes. No. What am I looking at? Okay, whoever they marked it and unmarked it, so. We're all the way over here. The extraction points are the other way. But I guess, I don't know, is there... Oh, there is a timer. What's a 30-minute timer?
Target located. Smoke grenade out. Copy.
These guys are throwing smoke grenades and stuff. I don't. This is already way more serious than I than I want to do. Was that enemy footsteps? Where? Oh. Yeah, these red markers are not doing it for me at all. There was like a color option for setting the color of the flash that when you hit an enemy, it would flash red. The enemy would flash red. And there was a way to change that setting. But I don't know. I didn't dig through the settings enough, maybe. Oh. The fuck is that? Is that another human? Is that why it's doing dumb shit? that was an Ashara Rocketeer. I could get a different chest rig. Oh, look at these gloves. I get a nice solar dish. I wonder if there's a melee button that I can use to break this window. Nope, that's bad. Oh, well, whatever. It worked. Throw a smoke grenade through the window. That's what a badass would do. When you're a member of the Hawk Cops. Hi. There was a guy that... Oh, look out for that. I'm going to search this premium storage box.
Got him. Who's next?
Weird pirate silver coin. Just picking up all this stuff indiscriminately because I know I'm not going to make it home. You guys can pull it off my body when you're done, I guess. My weird coin. Oh, fanny pack. Sick. I'm gonna take the fanny pack with me. I'll put the fanny pack in my backpack. I'm trying to determine which, if either of these players knows what they're doing. Which one to shadow. I did that guy. Well, whatever. Yeah, I mean... I went this way earlier, you guys. See, that's why the... Oh, well.
Found a security container here.
Oh, well, alright. Well, you found a security container. This is a weirdly walled-in area? I ain't got that key card. They shooting.
Watch out here. You've looked better, mate.
Okay. Have I explained earthquakes to my kids yet? I think so. Because this is, I think, the second one we've had since moving down here. Am I gonna take damage from this? No? Oh, good. this seems fine. I don't know. Like it's hard to parse sometimes. It's a feeling of like, you know, this doesn't look terrible. Like if you're into this specific type of tension, I guess, like it's not a, you know. But if you're asking me, is this like something I would want to do for potentially dozens of hours? Like, no, man.
Let's go.
And also, yeah, like if you want to play a game like this, there's already games like this that are already like pretty well entrenched, I suppose. But yeah, this doesn't. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here that is old school or throwback or whatever in that way of like, hey man, we're making a new Delta Force game. Like it really just seems like Tencent wanted the name, but they wanted to apply it to this, you know. But I also don't know that I agree with people that place any real value on the Delta Force name as far as a video game franchise. On the PC side of things, those games were a little bit better regarded, and when, you know, some of that stuff started coming out on console, it was just like, oh, these are like practically budget games. Like, what is this shit? You know, they were not terribly well regarded. There is some other mode that I think is not this. That, you know, I don't know. I guess if I'm gonna do some due diligence here, then I should probably look at whatever the other mode is too. We're leaning. I got shot, man. Taking this dude's Uzi. And his military power bank. Smoked! You have missions that you take on as well, which, you know, my, Asara Entertainment Monthly. New issue of AEM. Uh-oh. Our other guy went down. Is that a guy? No, that's smoke. Close enough.
You're lucky to have me.
This fucker's got a shield. Yeah, shoot him in the feet, man. Oh, hang on. I was injecting myself with drugs. Oh, you're like, all right. Shot him in the hands. Oh, that's those footsteps were not my guys, huh? Okay. Oh shit. Okay. I think Hawk Ops is a terrible name. I think Hawk Ops rolls off the tongue so fucking poorly. Okay. Show damage dealt by your troops. Did I get shot in the fucking arm and leg, man, by my own guys? Well, everybody died, I guess, huh? Okay. Yeah, I don't, you know, it's, oh, did I unlock the auction house?
Starting to think we should power our entire base with solar panels.
Oh, boy. Here's all the progress you made on all the meters that we keep track of. Can I use this? No? Can I go to can I finally sell stuff out of my stash here? Like this fucking broken radio? No? How do I, oh my god, no, what? Go back to the thing. Where was I? Enter black site. There. Now we're back here. Now we gotta walk all the way over here again.
It's better than nothing.
I unlocked buying, not selling, but I was able to buy in the previous missions. I was able to buy ammo and stuff.
I have exciting news.
He has exciting news. Oh, yeah? Cyber Warfare Division. Okay. Tremor crisis. That's what I was having last night, was a tremor crisis.
No one's afraid of needles, right?
Look at this dickhead. Okay, so that was tactical turmoil. Let's see what havoc warfare is.
This is how you approach and win. Attack and defend. Two teams face off. Attackers and defenders.
Have you played Battlefield? It's sort of like that, but not as good in some ways.
Gotta hold all of them at the same time to lock that area. The defenders then have to retreat. Defenders, you need to resist like hell. Hold on to the objectives. You'll have as many reinforcements as you need. But attackers, you got limited reserves, so careful how you deploy. One last...
Oh no, he was going to give us one last thing. What up, D-Wolf? Why are the subtitles totally different? Because localization, you know, because first Descendant had a ton of instances like that where like the words coming out of the mouths were not at all mirrored by the subtitles, and on top of that the lips were not moving the right way. It is all over the place, man.
Get ready, soldier.
He just fucking Roman Reigns cock his fucking hand. Cracked. Yeah, we named our map Cracked. We heard that's a term that gamers use. I'm on defense. Well, fun. Choose a battle base. That's cool. That's like I feel like Matt Tracker from Mask had a battle base. The battle base was like $50 though, you know, like if you want the trucks and the cars and stuff, they're like 20, 25. But the battle base was expensive, but it came with like the Matt Tracker with the extra cool helmet, so. Ah! Fuck everybody! This is the vehicle supply station. It's a pile of garbage. These guys up here. What? I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. Just a bunch of fucking dudes coming over a ridge. Waiting for rescue? Come on. We have infinite tickets. I don't need to be rescued. Is anyone even going to try? No? Okay. Well, yeah, you, all right, all right. Thanks, I guess. Wait, did a guy get in behind us? Is that what that is? Is that the dot on the map I see over here?
Objective Alpha 1 is under attack.
Yeah, okay. Guy's coming that way too. I got shot. Ugh. Hi. Thank you. Wait. Yeah, the slow zoom out. Like, yeah, they're fans.
Attacking objective Alpha 1. Hold this ground and meet the enemy bay.
This is probably a silly thing to even try to do from that range.
We lost control of our objective.
How'd that happen? We're all right here.
The enemy is still strong, but this territory must remain ours.
Oh no, I have sonic paralysis. This is not a weapon for this range, I suspect.
The enemy has fully seized control of Sector Alpha. Hold this ground and make the enemy bay.
Yeah. Fuck it, dude. I've got a grenade launcher. Let's go do something stupid. I don't even know what that does. Oh, I can't leave the fucking zone, huh? A gross dereliction of duty. Alright. Maybe. Okay. Well, I don't think you missed anything.
Enemy neutralized. Objective Bravo 1.
But, OBS locked up.
Hold this ground and keep the enemy bay.
Is this game free? Yeah, it's supposed to be. I mean, it's not out yet, but,
Bravo 1 has been lost.
but yes, that is the idea. Overload mode. We're gonna be jumping like a lunatic in overload mode.
Enemy troops assaulting Objective Bravo 2.
I don't know where from, because I'm standing in Bravo 2. Seems like a real clusterfuck.
Incoming artillery. Destroy the enemy.
I mean, maybe I'll use my grenade launcher some more. These doors, no. F1, gadget ready. What is that? I hit F1, it didn't do anything. This seems like a good place to just fucking die over and over again, so I don't know, man. I guess as long as you're preventing the enemy from advancing by standing there and dying over and over again, maybe that's enough, but what if I were to just go over here and die instead? There's a guy running around that way.
They have more than 50% casualties. We must hold this area.
Ah. You're not going to make it over here. You're not even going to try. It's fine. Yeah, this is, I don't know.
Defend the objectives. Do not let them take this sector.
I'll just lay a little down out here. Oh, hey, look at that. It's just like a zillion guys. It's like such a weird choke point. Maybe I run around. Okay. Sure. Oh! 64 players. You gonna, Hey, buddy. Alright, cool. Thank you.
Enemy assaulting one of our objectives. Smoke support coming. Turn up the heat.
Does that door open? Do any of these doors open? Can I get on the other side of that wall easily? No? Oh, right. Here. Okay, there's a guy there now.
Initiating assault on Bravo 1.
Oh, so we can take back their, if they take... So if we lose both points,
Enemy
then we're out.
Objective Bravo 2.
But we can theoretically take back B1. Huh? Yeah, dude, I don't... This is... Yeah, whatever.
Defend the objectives. Do not let them take this sector. Leg. Victory is close.
Oh. They shooting. No, what? No. Ah! I was gonna launch grenades at that guy. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if I wanted to play Battlefield, I'd play Battlefield. No, wrong button. Okay, there we go.
Incoming artillery. Destroy the enemy.
But this is new. Yeah, I don't know. And it's free to play. And then so anyone that for whatever reason doesn't want to spend money on Battlefield
We'll make another stand here.
could play this, I guess. But like that's the thing, man. Like the Battlefield is as a game that they are perpetually trying to get people to play for, cheaper and cheaper price points as the year or two goes on between games. If you're like super price sensitive about the price of Battlefield, eventually it's gonna, they're practically gonna fucking be giving it away. No. What am I looking at?
Sector Bravo is now in enemy hands.
Retreat again, huh? All right. Oh. Oh, yeah. They kind of blew a hole in the wall there, huh? I guess that's something.
We must
Ah, I was killed by meth researcher. Damn it.
It's our last stand. This is where we turn the tide.
Haha. Why did I go prone and it gave me the 10-second timer? Like what? Like stand up, dude. What are you doing?
The enemy is at 25% capacity. Good work.
Smoke screen support ready.
Ah. I don't know. That seemed like a pretty good little run there. Felt like I blew some dudes up. I blew some dudes and had a good time.
Objective Charlie 1 is under attack. It's our last stand. This is where we turn the tide. Objective Charlie 1 is under attack.
They're like, hey, we have a car. What's up?
Enemy forces.
We brought a car.
On the brink of
All right.
victory.
If I liked Descenders, the dev announced Descenders next. Is Descenders the bike game? Is that what that's the bike game, right?
See them here. There's nowhere else to run.
Hey, I can handle myself, okay?
Well, I blew up meth researcher. Well, maybe I didn't. I blew somebody up.
Charlie 1 has been compromised.
All right, well, whatever.
Enemy
This
troops
is
assaulting objective Charlie 2.
might as well finish the match, I guess. I don't know.
Hostiles now control Charlie 1.
But like, yeah, the idea of them like getting the Delta Force name and all that shit, it's just like so. It just struck me as like, oh, I don't know what you think. Are there that many people that have like fond memories of the Delta Force games? That, like I said, when I think about the Delta Force games, I go like, oh, that's like this like subpar budget, like half-assed Rainbow Six, right? Is that what that is? Is that what the Delta Force games are? Like they're not good, right? There's like a couple that people kind of like, but I remember them being just kind of throwaways, like forgotten for a reason types of games. And so there was something about the idea that they're like, we've acquired the rights to use the Delta Force name, and we've got Delta Force Hawk Cops. They're like, well, sure, dude. What? We were number 2 in the squad ranking. I was number 12 on my team. That's, I don't know. That feels okay. That feels acceptable. Out of 32. Would I be talking about it otherwise? Yeah. I mean, like, I didn't install this because I'm like, the new Delta Force game. It was like, there's some free-to-play fucking shooter that I've gotten a bunch of emails about and press releases and whatever. Let's see what the fuck this thing is. Like the part where it's Delta Force is like I said, talking about it here is like, it is almost a negative. Well, good. There, we played Delta Force Hawk Ops, and there was not an earthquake, and now I can uninstall that. That's fun. I don't know. When I play games like that, there's always the temptation to go like, well, someone will be into that, but like, I don't know anymore, man. Like, there's so many different free-to-play shooters and games, and just like everything else happening all the time now. They're like, man, there's absolutely zero guarantee that people are going to go like, this is my favorite game ever made. Like, maybe people will play it with friends for a while or something, and then go like, okay, the new Battlefield is coming out. Let's go play a real video game, whatever. But it's just hard to envision that thing catching on. Someone asked how big it was. This is the alpha test. It is 43 gigabytes. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that's really neat. That is it's easy to like, you play so many games that try to do comedy, right? And there's been so many games that have been so bad at it. And so it's really nice to see something that is genuinely funny and legitimately endearing. Yeah, and really nails it, because it's, like I said, it's so easy for that stuff to go wrong. And so many games don't nail it. Makes you think of Katamari. Yeah, there's definitely, makes me think of like Frobisher Says. I don't know if there's a lineage there, if any of these folks worked on Frobisher Says. I don't think it's the same studio. But that was a long time ago. Who knows if that studio even really exists, right? Cole Supper also did The Good Time Garden, which is free and came out in 2019. Well, I'm going to get going. I'm going to see if I'm going to maybe see about making a sandwich and perhaps eating it. I recommend you do the same. In the meantime, go see this dope, whatever it is he's doing.